It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'5", starting at forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 6'5", guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. 6'3", guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 7'4", the big man, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. 6'11", and forward, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is Nick Johnson. This is your San Antonio Spurs.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot, manning the middle. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Williams. Hartenstein up top. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 to shoot. Vassell against Williams. Count that one. Williams has got the first points on the scoreboard for Oklahoma City.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Fox, no good. Outside, Dort. Broke loose. Here's Castle. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
Outside, Dort. Bounce pass from Williams. Outside, Dort. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Castle. No good on the triple. Dort against Fox. Outside, Dort. Holmgren wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Wembanyama finds Giannis. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Holmgren. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Williams against Vassell. Williams' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Vassell. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Thunder with the lead. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Wembanyama. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. SGA passes to Dort. Back to SGA. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound San Antonio. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Magic.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
No stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Vassell. He had a nice open look right there. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mitchell, he's checked in for Dort. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. That one goes in.
What a luxury it is to have a guy like Fox. Seemingly can always get a shot off with the clock line.
Vassell against Williams. Back to SGA. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Thunder. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for the Spurs, they got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Now, here's SGA. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Fox. The drive by Wembanyama. And another basket for San Antonio.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back over to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the reports. Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams a screen. SGA against Fox. Outside, SGA shoots. And it's Mitchell missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Wembanyama looking it over. Back to Fox. To the middle. A rebound by Mitchell. Oklahoma City has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the rejection by Giannis. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Count that one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle shots for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Second, Dylan Harper.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Close it up for Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game. And here's Harper from the arc. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Out left to the wing. Spurs passing it around. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Williams with a clean look drains the three-pointer. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Harper. Still scoreless. Wembanyama. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Barnes. Over Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Tries the spin move. A three-pointer. Wiggins.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Holmgren the screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Alex Caruso. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the two-guard position. Wembanyama against Holmgren. From deep, Johnson. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 13. Mitchell outside. Pass to Joe. And here is Caruso. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Here's Holmgren, following the bucket by the Spurs. Mitchell right side. Back to Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Takes a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Pass to Holmgren. Joe in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And a kind roll that time off the rim. Is that one ball?
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. Spurs leading by 14. Right side, Harper. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Holmgren outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Williams is checked in for Wiggins.
Oklahoma City substitution. Number 8, Jalen Williams.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Castle.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Thunder trailing by 14. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wembanyama. He'll just reach right over you.
Now, here's George. Still yet to score. And Mitchell gets it to go.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
To the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside, George bangs home the trifecta. George's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And there's the call on Lou George. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wembanyama finds Castle. Shot clock at 5.
On defense, Dort has great instincts, helping him stay on top of the shooter.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams, down low, second shot opportunity. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Yeah, Williams are much more physical than most think. He can get through that contact.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You take a look at Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities at All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from...
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Mitchell. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's a great finish.
Oh, my. How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Thunder ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Holmgren the screen. Clock at 4, and it goes down 2 points. 14 points here for Jalen Williams.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Williams from downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in from Oklahoma City. Spurs lead by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. Back to Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Hartenstein's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And so we conclude the first half. Spurs lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. And next, a look at some of the possible participants. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Holmgren finds Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Fox. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there. On
the wing, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. from 10 feet out and too long on the shot. Thunder trailing by 11. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Williams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And that one is good. 34 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Looking to get back on track here. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down. One of the best playmakers in the game. Giannis with the assist. He can pile those up. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 13 to the middle. Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Playing big in there. Jacob Williams decided to challenge and got the whistle.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. Just 3 for 3. He hits the second from the line. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
The Thunder have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on the second free throw.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with a screen for Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavered.
Dort against Castle. Outside Williams, inside Hartenstein, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Williams for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. And so Giannis will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Vassell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Over in the corner, Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assists.
3 points.
SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama finds Vassell. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Down low. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from George.
Oh, great ball movement there.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox passes to Wembanyama, and the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fox. Basket counts. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Hartenstein, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis to get away from the sloppy foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Giannis. He's got 12. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Here's Fox. Headshot. Off. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Screen by Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the...
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Fox. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Mitchell. And it's Hartenstein in at center. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein, and there it is for him. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Giannis outside. And here's Harper from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 11 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Holmgren against Antetokounmpo. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Harper from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the mark with the 15-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 20. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Back to Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Free throw line jump shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Giannis kicks to Harper. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Barnes dishes to Harper. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Giannis outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 assists in the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Alan. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Devin Vassell out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Fox for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really's upgraded that three-point stroke.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. The coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, high post. For 3, Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
And here's Lively. Stolen by Wembanyama. Jumps up. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. Fox, the pass to Antetokounmpo. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Irving against Fox. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
It's stolen by Lively. Irving against Fox. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6.
I just love the ball.
Here's Irving. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And it's Fox missing. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 10. Fires from deep. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Flag outside. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, count him up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
San Antonio leading by 7. Fox outside. Lively against Wembanyama. Now here's Castle. Defense right on him. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Thompson, no good. San Antonio has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Castle. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. And here's Flag outside. Giannis with the rebound. Spurs lead by 9. Fox outside. Pass to Vassell. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Antetokounmpo. Checked by Davis. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now here's Irving. Tightly guarded. Oh, sweet move. Outside for Davis. From deep three-point land. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. Inside. It's stolen by Irving. In transition. Here they come. From downtown. Count it. After missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
And there's a foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
Now on the floor for Dallas. Number 25,
Lively against Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Vassell can't get it to go.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 10.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now here's Lively. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
Vassell against Washington. Pass to Harper. Left side, Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Lively with a block. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Thompson against Fox. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Irving a screen on Fox. And here's Thompson for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Thompson outside. There's a screen. Outside Davis. Here we go, Graham. This is game 1 of this series between these two squads.
I can't wait, B.A. It should be very interesting. These teams might not want to show their whole hand in game 1. Keep some surprises up their sleeves.
Offensive rebound. Fox outside. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving looking around. Back to Davis. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Wembanyama screen. Launches the 3. Vassell outside. From behind the arc. Lively grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Irving. Back to Davis. Irving, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Steps back. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And at 6'10", with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Champagnie in for Fox. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." DA, back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Left side, Russell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Russell. Down low. Here's Davis. AP beasting down low.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. He was all alone on that one. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
To the middle. Davis, that's good.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Harper with a basket on the assist by Johnson. Harper's got 5 points now this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Davis. Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. There's Davis with the three. And it's Davis again missing. Spurs lead by 7. Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Pulls up on the wing. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Right side, Russell. Davis down low, working on Barnes. Davis hits. 11 points in the game. The Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Into the lane. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Davis with a screen on Johnson. To the paint. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Timeout. Man, the defender really went after him.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And checking out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And he makes a first. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Castle finds Wembanyama. Hard legs when it comes to rim protection. Other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Outside Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Wembanyama, screen on Russell. Harper passes to Wembanyama. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Castle. And the baseline jumper goes down. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gafford.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Marshall.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Barnes finds Castle. Barnes with a screen on Irving. Castle for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Washington outside. Pass to Russell. Now Davis, covered by Johnson. Whoa! Can't out-muscle Davis inside.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Russell, the pass to Davis. Back to Russell. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A rare miss for him. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Irving. Here's the 3. Harper pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is especially hard to stop in transition.
And he makes it.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Russell. San Antonio also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Lively. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Outside Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Davis from long range.
And Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Washington's checked in for Dallas.
P.J. Washington.
And so it's Dallas with it. 9-point game. Left side Irving. The shot comes out. Good D by Wembanyama.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Lively against Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Thompson pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Irving against Fox. Right side, Irving. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
The fader. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 9. Irving for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Washington outside. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. San Antonio moving the ball around. Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Thompson. Washington, a screen on Castle. To the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes. And so it's San Antonio with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fifth.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, but it's cloudy. I just can't figure it out, guys.
We know who the favorite.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Mavericks.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the point. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Fox finds Castle. Out to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Down by 15. Pass to Davis. Lively inside. Covered by Wembanyama. Thompson, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Fox outside. On target from range. He's got 10.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Davis. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Vassell. And he's going for the lob! Now Wembanyama. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. To the middle. On the wing, Davis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Irving.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Wembanyama screen. Fox outside. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 12.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at San Antonio, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And of course there's Dallas, far behind in the standings.
Right now for the Spurs, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite. And they have not disappointed.
Wembanyama screen. Antetokounmpo with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Counted.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Fox against Irving. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. To snap the cold streak. And the bucket is good. Davis has got 19 points.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Wembanyama, high post. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Irving finds Lively. Davis with a screen on Vassell. Down low. And Davis slams it home.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama, screen on Lively. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Outside for Irving. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside for Davis. And he drives in. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Castle. 4-3. Unable to get that one.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Lively with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And here's Flag outside. Can't get it to drop. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-4 run. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
They set the pick. Irving up top. He's covered by Fox. Here's Flag. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Davis down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Davis can't hit. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Three-pointer, Fox. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson against Castle. It's stolen by Fox. Oh, there's the alley. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wembanyama's got 39. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I also really like the pick.
Yet another bucket.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Back to Irving. Screen by Lively. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by Dallas.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Vassell's shot is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
There's Davis with the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Vassell. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
They need this. And it's flag missing.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim. So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Marshall, still without a bucket. Outside Russell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Wembanyama, screen on Russell. McLaughlin, pass to Wembanyama. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wembanyama's got 43 points. Outside Russell, pass to Washington. Rebound by San Antonio. Right side Barnes to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
San Antonio moving the ball around, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Outside Russell. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Marshall. Drops one in from the wing.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Outside Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Some solid defense from Exum. And for Dallas, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Russell. He's got 9. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Play tremendous D, challenging every shot at the rim. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And so we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The home...
Thank you, one and all.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
At forward, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Russell is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the point. Pass to Flag. Rocket 6 to the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Castle. The wide open look here for Fox. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fox has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs. Fox has gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Russell passes to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for it.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
It's stolen by Davis. Russell inside, guarded by Fox. Irving. San Antonio with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Pass to Lively. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. To the middle. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
High post, Davis. Giannis is there. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's flag missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Castle, no one around him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his third assist on the night. Outside, Davis. Here's flag. Kept alive. Pass to Davis. Lets it go with the three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Russell. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Back to Russell. And here is Irving. From deep, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get up and start moving with your best guy. Let's dance.
Harper is checked in for the Spurs. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Victor Wembanyama.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Russell passes to Lively. Pass to Irving. Back to Lively. Dallas moving it around. For the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Spurs leading by 5. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
It's Davis on the wing. Trying to get something going. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Vassell on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Davis dishes to Russell. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one. And taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lively, that's good.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by San Antonio.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure you heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you, Kevin.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 10. Williams scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Gafford. Back to Williams. Washington sets the pick for Williams. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Vassell kicks to Giannis. Back to Vassell. Antetokounmpo passes to Harper. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Williams. He gets it in there. Wembanyama has got 12 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Williams. Pass to Gafford. Washington with the screen on Fox. Antetokounmpo with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far.
Yes, the big lead. They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
To the paint, Antetokounmpo with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Harper slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Harper against Williams. Looking to end the run. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Harper. The shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. The three-pointer is right on target. Harper's got 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Right side, Harper. Inside, Williams with the steal. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Harper. Dallas moving the ball around. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
For 3, Vassell. They get the rebound. Right side, Harper. Three-pointer. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Spurs lead by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Williams. And it's Marshall in at the two-guard spot. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Over Davis. Barnes can't get it to go.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with this.
And Davis puts it in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harper against Williams. Harper kicks to Barnes. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Johnson from past the arc. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 15. Pass to Williams. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. Such a wide open look. Washington's got 5 points so far.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Harper dishes to Johnson. The layup missed.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Davis can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 12. Pass to Champagnie from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Williams inside. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams, and it's good for 2. 7 points for Dylan Harper.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly. And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Johnson outside. Back to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. The shot, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. 11-point game. Nobody near Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside, or he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. And finished off by Davis.
When the crowd gets up, you better get out of the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Russell is checked in for the Mavericks. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Barnes passes to Hart. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama finds Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
For the screen on Castle. Castle against Irving. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Irving. Castle covering. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
A different look now for San Antonio. Giannis, he's checked in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Flagg subbed in for Washington. Castle finds Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Good on the triple. And the Spurs lead by 8.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Russell dishes to Davis. Bounce pass, Russell. Irving for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Wembanyama is a talented passer. He is so good at finding his teammates.
Outside Irving. Lively a screen on Castle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Oh, there's the street training. Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Flagg. Connects from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 9. And here's Russell. Pass to Flagg. Davis with a screen on Fox. Down low. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
Pass to Flagg. 5 on the clock. Russell from long range. That shot, no good. San Antonio leading by 9. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Johnson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in. To the inside. Here's Russell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Russell's got his first points of the night. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. With a 9-point lead. Outside, Fox. Here's Johnson. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Lively a screen on Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Barnes kicks to Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target. Russell passes to Irving. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Irving kicks to Russell. There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Flag. Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Irving. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Irving. Washington with the screen on Castle. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Sinks the triple. Fox has got 13 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And so Irving nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's Vassell on the wing. Behind of Wembanyama on the wing. Wow!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's set. Antonio, their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
When I look at Dallas, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
In position to make some noise come playoff time. We'll see. All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
We are witnessing some alien activity tonight. Wemby's performance is not from this earth. Let me talk to him.
Are you from that same unstoppable scoring planet?
All right, you guys are freaking
Yes,
me
you
out.
are.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo out there with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Stolen by Lively. Davis finds Russell. Back to Davis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Giannis with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to Fox. Lively with the block. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against Indiana, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, or he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Good on the shot. Castle's got 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Irving. Rebound San Antonio. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Lively finds Davis. He can't get that one. Good D by Giannis. Spurs leading by 13. Spurs passing it around. And stolen by Flag. Outside, Russell. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Davis jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Outside, Fox cranes it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Showing that quickness that time. Fox getting rid of it in a hurry.
Russell passes to Davis. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Davis with a screen on Fox. And it's Russell missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Fox against Russell. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Flag with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. They need this one. And the 3 ball is good. Flag's got 6.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for...
Back to Davis. Launches a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And Davis sends it back. Now flag. He's got 6. Now here is Russell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Giannis outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Davis. He's got 14. Lively the pass to Russell. On the wing, Davis. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Castle on the wing. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis, the pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Castle. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Lively. Outside Irving. Driving in. Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Wembanyama, a screen on Davis. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 16.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 16. Russell left side. Pass to Washington. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. That one's not going to go. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 16. Pass to Flag. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like Flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Harper. And Davis sends it back. Outside Irving. And here's Washington outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. Strong finish. Mavericks trail by 12. Now, here is Irving. He's got 21. Inside, looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Russell against Harper. And here's Russell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Davis missing.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Wembanyama.
How do you stop Wemby in the pick and roll? I don't know.
Russell passes to Davis. Rebound, San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Three-pointer, Fox. The Mavericks pull it in. In the corner, Irving with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Fox. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. Marshall comes in for Flagg. And it's Williams in for Russell. Irving looking for an opening. To the middle. In the corner, it's Gafford. Marshall passes to Williams. The three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Takes the three. A rebound by Washington.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Now Gafford. And here is Irving. He's guarded by Harper. Over in the corner, Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Marshall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Gafford with the steal. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered closely. Outside Irving. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Giannis comes in for Harrison Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Russell comes in for Williams. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Russell. Then there's Washington. And it's Davis in at the 4. Castle against Irving. Goes back up. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell looking it over. The shot's good from Gafford.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Wembanyama, a screen on Davis. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Russell. Irving, a screen on Harper. Russell from long range.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Right side, out of the Kumbo. Vassell, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside, Russell. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And the basket by Castle.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Washington. Back to Russell. Dallas moving it around. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's made tougher shots. Kyrie unfazed by the contest.
San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Vassell. Mavericks with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Washington. Now Irving. Here's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Harper's shot's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Irving. Screen by Russell. Irving passes to Davis. Gafford. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He's just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Irving passes to Russell. On the wing, Davis. Over Giannis. And it's Davis missing.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Irving with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And it's Russell missing.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And that one's good on Kumbo.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Russell, a screen on Castle. Pass to Davis. The 3. And the rejection by Giannis. The kick out to Fox. Here's Flagg. Here's Davis. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second guess himself. He just lets it fly.
Stolen by Lively. Fox against Russell. 1:46 left here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Irving. Castle covering. 16 feet away. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding.
The first free throw is good.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
They get it again. Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got 36.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Barnes kicks to Harper. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, you said these games start to...
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And we'll see you next time.
At the point, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at San Antonio. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, the Lakers just need to keep fighting.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Here's Doncic. Well, Clark, in game 2 of the back-to-backs, players have to be running more on adrenaline than rest.
Clearly, there's some fatigue that comes into play, especially for your heavy-minute players. That's why your reserve players, the guys on the bench, are so important. Because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Just 4 to shoot. Castle for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Reeves. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Doncic on the wing. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
That one's off.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. In his last outing, 16 points for him. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. James against Vassell. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now James, 27 points his last game. Shot clock at 5.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Fox. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Vassell. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Reeves against Fox. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Reeves against Castle. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And so Reeves nails both of them. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Reeves. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Reeves. Doncic has got 5.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Ayton. And here's Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. They get it again. Wembanyama. It's stolen by James. Pass to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Fox, that's good.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
James up top. Still no points. On the wing, Reeves. Vassell against James. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. That shot wide open.
And look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
First in rebounding, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Here's James. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Hachimura with a screen on Vassell, down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Spurs trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to James. Knocks down the triple.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Pass to Ayton. Now James. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Vassell. Yet to see a basket.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic against Fox. Out to James. For 3. James can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wing shot on the way. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 3. Maxi Kleber out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Outside Reeves. Here's Kleber. Misses the 3. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area. Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Barnes. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by LaRavia. Beyond the arc. Here's Wembanyama. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Champagny. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Shot is good by Reeves.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Here's Castle. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Lakers trail by 5. Vanderbilt, a screen on Castle. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's LaRavia, covered by Johnson. Here's Reeves. The rebound by the Spurs.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. Harper. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. San Antonio ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Johnson. Now Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Reeves. Now Hayes. Smart for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you, Brian.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's hear some noise.
San Antonio making a change here. Fox is checked in. Smart finds Reeves. Here's Hayes. Smart looking around. Back to Hayes. Clock at 4. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
And here's Reeves outside.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding, especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
To the middle. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Castle against Smart. Hayes, the pass to Smart. Now LaRavia, just 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Doncic checked in for Hayes.
Number 77, Luka Doncic.
Reeves against Castle. From the arc. The shot by Reeves, no good.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Doncic with it. Fox picks him up. Doncic passes to Reeves. They set a pick. The shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Barnes against James. Ayton with a screen. Three-pointer. The triple. LeBron James.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Smart. Laravia outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Fox. They get it back. The three from Barnes. No good on the shot. Lakers trail by 9. Hachimura finds Doncic. James, outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Fox. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor for the team.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Castle outside. Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside. James passes to Hachimura. Laravia outside from deep. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's San Antonio leading by 4. Down low. It's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. Antetokounmpo, pass to Wembanyama. Now Antetokounmpo, stop the drought. Doncic pulls down the board. Inside, here's James. Nice work inside from James.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league. Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Smart. 6 points for him. Hachimura from long range. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
This James on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Back to Smart. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Castle. He goes out. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Smart passes to Doncic. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
2 minutes
to the inside. Stolen by Ayton. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's Hachimura, and he lays it in on the break. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Ayton. Deflects the pass. 6 on the shot clock. Fox with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Now here's Doncic. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Wembanyama, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
These are his first free throws of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Both free throws good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. The 3 from Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. We'll be right back.
And let's wrap it up. Get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And that game against the Warriors, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Devin Vassell out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Lakers trail by 4. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Vassell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. James with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Wembanyama against Ayton. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Devin Vassell. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Stolen by Ayton.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Outside Wembanyama. Castle outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's Los Angeles now. San Antonio getting there. The last shot to go. He drops it from range.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Fox splashing it home from deep.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Pass to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Vassell, and there's James from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. On the wing, Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Back to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
Reeves with a screen on Vassell. Fox against Doncic. Let's go with a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. And Castle with a basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one. Doncic outside. Back to James. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Devin Vassell.
Guys, I'll tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Both free throws good from James.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Fox. 13 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. with the clock winding down. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. Number 1, San Antonio. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
James with the ball. He's guarded by Vassell.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Wembanyama down low. Good! That's another bucket!
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. To the middle, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
To the inside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Oh, the big follow by Wembanyama. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort. He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Wembanyama screen. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Doncic pulls down the board.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Castle attacking. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Here's Ayton. And that time also a missed shot.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Pass to James. The rebound by the Spurs.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Whether he's the ball handler or the screener, Wemby is scary in the pick and roll.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ayton, a screen on Vassell. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 24.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Inside, here's Reeves. It's tipped.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight. Hachimura up top. Pass to Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Got a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Harper's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Smart against Fox. Pass to Laravia. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Wembanyama, pass to Harper. to the paint. Oh, deflected. Reeves against Vassell. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. It's Smart on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Smart outside. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. San Antonio leading by 22. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Wembanyama. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double teamed, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Vassell nails it from 3. Vassell's got 10.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Reeves, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Smart for 3. That doesn't go either for Smart.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
And Giannis throws it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Reeves, looking to end the run. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 49 in the game.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Reeves. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking to get back on track. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Antetokounmpo outside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got assist number 7 tonight. And so it's San Antonio holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it.
Giannis, this was a...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.